What's up, bro?
So as I was saying, I was watching with a headset and I couldn't, I was just listening and like I was, because you know how I am. I look inside for the answers to everything I don't, you know what I mean? So I was trying to understand why like my heart rate didn't even raise a little bit while watching this. And by the third one, I'm like, oh my God, this is getting boring now. Because I really, like, I was sitting there going, oh man, I don't care about these people at all. Who are these riffraff?
I mean, I don't really care
No,
about
I
it much
get
either, but here's the problem.
I know enough. I know.
Are the ones passing around my personal information.
I know, bro. I know what's going on. I know. So, but my point is I wasn't. I don't know if you noticed the title, but I was just observing. I had no plans on coming on your panel. I don't think I'm needed there, right? Also, I'm busy, but then I heard ASMR N303 say hashtag I was here. And I've watched for however long it was, an hour or more, right?
Mm-hmm.
I listened. Allah Akbar, blah 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 blah.
A lot of law barring, yeah, for sure.
Right. So, and I'm like completely calm. I made a note of it in my mind where I'm like, your heart's not even changing pace. Like this is just an everyday thing. And I'm like, yeah, well, because it is kind of. But then when they said hashtag I was here, I had a full-on panic attack and I was furious. That's the only reason that I have this panel open right now. And actually, it's just me and you.
And yeah. No, honestly, dude, isn't that the way it really should be? It's just me and you.
Maybe.
I mean, think about how much better the show would be.
Maybe. No, Steph's good sometimes too. So now that I've repeated that to you, doesn't that kind of make you look at people different?
Not really.
Or no, not really, because
I mean,
don't expect more of people than
when you look in the world through the eyes of vengeance, it's hard to change your outlook on people.
I understand. But I'm the outside observer.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it.
I'm the disgruntled viewer. That's who I've always been.
You know,
Otherwise, I wouldn't even have came on your panel. Why would I come on there? You doing your thing. I'm watching it so that I'm aware of what happened because I knew the video would be taken down. So I was like, oh, fuck, here we go.
I mean, you know the deal. Violence begets more violence.
Well, yeah. That's why I don't do violent things towards people usually.
Well, I think the only one that we've seen getting, weird or violent is like Rada driving over to fucking Connie's house. Like, isn't that pretty egregious? Right? Like, he was bitching the other day that 303 was talking about going to his house.
He was threatening to do it just a couple days ago, a second time.
Totally. And he just did, just yesterday.
I wish I had recorded the backstage panel where we had the discussion with him that night. You left at one point.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't let you fly into him. I'm like, no. We're having a conversation. Because I want to. No, but I know I want to give people the opportunity to do better.
It makes sense. I mean.
And then he went spurging on again within 48 hours. It's disgusting.
So actually, I could waste 3 hours of your time and play this fucking long ass VC conversation with STI. 1 second.
Oh, we're not doing that on here right now.
No worries. No. Anyway, so I had this long conversation with him, right? Though.
Yes.
And I tried to convince him to change the action and to fix the problem, and gave him ample opportunity. So I gave him this like real strict deadline for like 12 o'clock the next day. 12 o'clock the next day, I look at it and I tell him that it isn't fixed. So I tell him, pretty much you just earned it. You know what I mean? You earned the Allah Akbar, bro.
No, right, but what videos were they needed to be removed? Was it the minute, hour, and minute?
Yeah, you got the minute 52, right? Like that's definitely. I mean, dude, if you're secretly recording someone's children, dude, you probably neither do I, dude. It's absolutely fucking awkward, right? But because we expose that, they try to run this fucking narrative. All bird film kids on the side of the street, and like you're fucking stupid. You're smoking fucking rock if you think you're gonna push. Well, I'm saying you're stupid if you're gonna think that you're gonna fucking push that as a legitimate narrative. No one's gonna buy it, dude. But what's worse?
Most ridiculous thing ever.
But what's worse than that is that I sat there silently for a week and allowed all this stuff to happen, just waiting to see if someone would change their action. I didn't comment on it. I didn't talk to people about it, anything that was going on. And I just allowed it to kind of unfold. And then I decided to take action. Right? Just like usual.
Now you're learning.
Well,
let them do it.
Give them ample opportunity to correct the action. And if they choose not to, take corrective action for them. That's my fucking
Then your actions look justified. Exactly. Now you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you talked about the other thing anywhere?
What?
I haven't heard that you have.
What other thing?
Well, the thing that spent 3 weeks of my life on, or no, a year of my life on.
You might have to refresh my memory a little bit here.
Sweet wind of feather.
Oh, I mean, I haven't talked a whole lot about that, but we could. I mean, would you like an update on the current situation?
I would like to know, because I heard Mrs. Windfeather, what was her name? Snowfeather? Something.
Yeah, Snowfeather.
That she somehow equated your situation in court with her to the video that Sancho played, and somehow that you had some responsibility for it. Just like, do you notice that she's done this multiple times where first she said that 303 was out there and recorded him being shot, then now somehow in her mind you are somehow related. There's been multiple times, like the people that you and I associate with were somehow involved with her nephew being killed or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely insane. My phone, my battery, it looks like I'm down to 1% battery for some fucking weird reason. Let's see if that fixes it. Yeah, well, I just dimmed it out. We'll see if it lasts or if it shuts me off. I'll have to wait for it to charge.
Turn your screen brightness down.
Yeah, I'm already on top of all that, actually. 1 second here. Boom. Let's see here.
Because the last video I saw said that you were going to be suing.
Yeah. And actually, so what I did is I actually filed, and in that filing, what I was able to accomplish is that we have now protested the court to cover the cost of expenses. And so the judge now will evaluate the fact that this psychotic, fucking mentally unstable, fucking physically ill person,
yes,
that's probably high out of their fucking gore, who just made outrageous and absolutely fucking unfactual claims against me, and then wasn't able to prove a bit of them, right? So she had her opportunity to go in and speak in front of the judge. Absolutely, it's slander. And the interesting part is the only piece of evidence she was actually able to admit was evidence that she had to lie about to get it, admitted, right? And so, and that piece of evidence, she made claim that I had uploaded it after the protection order had begun. But this is the thing. The protection order didn't start until I was served a copy.
Right.
And I wasn't served a copy until after that stream had already aired. So therefore, it would have only taken a matter of moments before that piece of evidence also got tossed out of the courtroom. And you're left with nothing and no fucking, ability to prove any of the outrageous fucking claims that you made in an attempt to slander me and to fucking defile my personal being. To strip me of my ability to have a fucking constitutional right to speak on something.
Right. As if you ever threatened her or did anything wrong. Remember the time where she said that we were harassing her from a different panel? That's insane. That's why when I heard her say that, I told you guys she was crazy. She's absolutely out of her mind crazy. So crazy people shouldn't get the same type of volition when they call the police as normal people. You know that I just saw a video. I don't know if did we lose you, Bird?
No, I'm here still for a minute.
I saw a video, I think it was on Lackluster or one of those channels a day or two ago, and this auditor was out on the sidewalk, the owner of the company that he was just recording, he was just taking a video of cranes, like he was just walking around, and these people came out. Buddy grabbed his camera, threw it in the bushes, ended up getting charged at the end for vandalism. And also one of the ladies inside, because they called the police on him for recording, one of the ladies inside called twice, hanging up on the operator, the 911 operator, and saying that he has a gun.
Wow. Well, I mean, dude, it's crazy what these fucking trolls will do. Like 303 just had him try to fucking get him booted out of his fucking hotel and shit, right? So they're all blowing that shit up, right? You got fucking Rada fucking, completely willing to dox, my business information, Teresa, same thing. It's cool. Like if you guys want to try to affect my fucking livelihood and my ability to take care of my family, then go ahead and fucking do it. But don't think for 1 second I'm not going to turn around and slap you back, you dumb fucking motherfuckers. Stupid. You're fucking stupid.
I'm the wrong one. I tried to tell them not to keep doing what they're doing, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not scared of Bird. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared."
Dude, I'm nothing to be scared of, bro. No, don't be scared of me. I'm here to be your friend. I'm gonna help you guys improve your fucking lives, like you're trying to help me improve mine.
Yes, sharpen ninjas.
Fucking why not?
Well, so what was the outcome of it?
The outcome is that right now I'm waiting to get what the judge orders, right? So the paperwork, I believe, has already been filed, and now we just await a decision. And if we get that decision, it's the equivalent of a judgment, and then I will take that judgment and collect.
No, but I mean, has it been discussed about exactly what went down, like at court that day?
Well, no, I know, because it's the funny part. So, I mean, not really. So pretty much what had happened was once she got to the point where she showed no evidence whatsoever that proved any of her original and/or in courtroom claims, which I have transcripts of everything. We'll be reviewing that as soon as the last set of transcripts come in. But after she was unable to prove any of those claims, she was going to be cross-examined. And as my lawyer,
in jail for.
Yeah, so my lawyer, starts to cross-examine her and gets about, 15-20% of the way through. And then the judge says, we're going to have to extend this order for another 14 days, which is good for Wendy, right? You would have thought that she would have wanted to continue to extend it if she was in fear of her life like she claimed. I mean, you want the protection order to stay in. But then the judge asked my lawyer, how long he thought he would need to cross-examine her. And he said, well, approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours. And she realized that he had just gotten started with a long laundry list of cross-examination questions, and that she was going to actually have to have answers to those or lie under oath, or refuse. And so after she got done trying to slander me some more and realized that, she started to protest that she doesn't want to wait another 14 days to bring this to a resolution, and then stormed out the courtroom after dismissing it on her own accord because she didn't want to answer questions. Well, that's fine, but here's the problem. She's going to have to answer questions because chances are, in order for the judge to make a decision, we're both going to wind up back in court and having another hearing. Unless the judge, just off the bat sees that you did nothing to prove any of your fucking position and then turn around and slandered me some more in the process. And that should be frivolous enough just to give me judgment without even having to have a conversation about it. But we'll see how it works out. I'm waiting patiently.
I'm just saying, I'm getting really tired of people making false allegations.
It's fucking disgusting.
To police and stuff.
I mean,
that's what I said the other day to somebody. I can't remember who it was, but I'm like, this is just like, it's like you're turning in your neighbors under false accusations. It's straight like the worst. It's in the Bible. It's like
no, dude. It's visiting somebody else's neighbors. It's visiting somebody else's neighbors and then winding up in the person's neighbor's, yard, which is also your yard, right? Like that's what it's more like. Uninvited, just because you found somebody's fucking GIS information and decided to fucking check up on who they might be fucking or not fucking. You guys can't help yourselves. You're all fucking crazy.
Well, that was a real jerk thing for you to do, but it was funny.
It was a great troll, dude. I mean,
Joe's not as mad as she is.
I mean,
and he's the one you did it to. And it wasn't
but it's
true.
just like the whole Rada dick pic fucking troll, right? That started this whole Rada war. Like sometimes you hit somebody with a troll that's so fucking good that they can't help themselves but to, make you a fucking lifelong enemy. I mean, I don't know what to say outside of that. I guess I'm that good at trolling.
No, they're just dumb bitches.
Bunch of fucking Karens a bunch of fucking Karens. Yeah.
Oh my God. And oh man, you know how I get listening to certain people talk. Rada and STL sound like the same person to me. I can't even tell the difference.
Not really, dude. Like, so this is the thing. STL stands for St. Louis, and he definitely has that St. Louis fucking accent. You know what I mean?
I guess
it's like one of those fucking sly shill gamblers. You know what I mean? That fucking makes you feel all good about somebody else's scam, right?
They sound like dumb Americans.
Yeah, well, that's more Rada. Rada's more of the fucking like, I push a lawnmower for the fire department. Yes. Like I claim I'm an EMT, but I pushed a lawnmower.
He does seem a little bit Sling Blade-ish, yes.
Bro, the dude's about as fucking dimwitted as they come. Well, I mean, we might as well be watching another fucking Ace Ventura or a fucking Dumb and Dumber movie at this point, and it's that predictable.
I don't know, man. I'm still really mad at Tonic. I'll never not be mad at Tonic.
Yeah, well, check it out. So I expressed to Tonic how fucked up it was, what he did. But at the same time, you're in a fucking community that is merged with another community that's merged with 5 other communities, and there just happens to be a large set of people that like the porn bomb.
Yeah,
now, I did express, Tonic, that you're not into the porn bombing. You didn't porn bomb anyone. You've never porn bombed anyone. You don't even involve yourself in any type of porn bombing. And to do it to you, not once but twice, was pretty fucked up. And then I hit him. Yeah. I hit him in your name.
I understand, but
I'm just saying, I get it. If you don't want to forgive him, you're not going to forgive him. But I'm just letting you know
there was somebody in Discord a couple days ago.
At least got halfway even, right?
Where something bad had happened in their life, and I listened to it for a while. And then I finally had to say something. And I said, listen, this is the embodiment of what grandchildren's grandchildren means. Is now, if I didn't like this person, I would troll them hard. And then they also don't get to cry when like some authorities show up at their house because of an email that was sent looking into the horrible thing that happened to you. Just to make sure everything's good. And then you go, oh, but that happened. You're still mad about something that happened 10 years ago? That's going too far, 10th man.
Yeah,
like grandchildren's grandchildren, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 years from now. It's just a game, right? We're just playing around.
Oh, I lose you?
No.
Did I lose audio?
Maybe. Probably. Test. Anyway, shout out to chat. I saw Mrs. Dramadome in here. I hope that's that was probably as a fake page B. Teresa R. Oh, I'm a loser, am I, Teresa? You're a big bad winner. What's up, Bama? What's up, Trunk Monkey? What's up, Drew? How's it going? I'm a little high and tired, everybody.
My audio dropped out for a second, but I'm back.
So, we've covered just about everything except for the point of this panel, which is yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was just fucked up when I heard them say that. See, that's what I mean about people being on YouTube for clout, and they're not really trying to work towards any type of betterment of mankind at all. It's just, I was here, so I'm fancy.
Right.
And it makes me sad. I couldn't even believe it.
So
my respect for 30. Sorry, go ahead.
So you're what? You're looking at it kind of like clout chasing, or like how are you seeing?
Yeah, it? As soon as I heard that, man, my respect for 303 dropped quite a bit, and I made kind of like a step towards I definitely will probably never like ASMR now.
Well, I mean, you could feel that way, but you could also look at it like, that they're fucking loyal as fuck, right? Like they'll follow me anyway. And that to some degree I can really respect.
Enjoy.
Well,
I've seen how that turns out many times.
Yeah, I mean, haven't we all though? And that's why you gotta be careful of the group dynamic. That's part of the reason why what I did today I did by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't always have to involve other people in your shit. Sometimes when you take action, you need to fucking man up and do it. And I'm always by the fucking, the point of I got my own back fade. I'll do my dirt by myself. I don't need nobody to fucking intervene. I can handle my business like a fucking man and then get back to it. You know what I mean? And I'll keep bringing it to you if you fucking want me to keep bringing it to you.
Who?
Anybody that wants it.
Oh,
right? Like there's plenty that have been going after it. Right? There's plenty of people playing fuck games with me.
Yeah, but I don't do that. I play different games. You know how I work.
Yeah, you're fucking ruthless. Like you guys think I'm fucking bad.
Well, I told everybody that it's very dangerous when I'm not saying anything. Done a lot of thinking while I was away.
That's good. It's time for change.
And a lot of working too.
So understand, I told everybody a while ago that, in order to get to a point where we can have settlement, like it needs to be torn down. And I'm working on that right now as we speak. If you enjoyed today's episode of Bird, just wait for the next set of fucking shit that I'm going to be airing. But we're gonna have to get to a point where we can rebuild it, right? Like you have to fucking demolition before you can fucking, you know, check out what the foundation looks like.
Yeah, well, the foundation is important.
Well, and we have to fucking establish, you know, what we're going to build on at some point, right? But I mean, let's face it, we're not done destroying shit yet. We're still in that phase, and it's getting more and more uncomfortable for everybody because no longer is it just channel owners, right? Like it's people or panelists, it's fucking chat members, like everybody.
Yep.
And your anonymity is up for fucking sale and or distribution by these white paper groups. And as you can see by their reaction to what I did to them today, they were all about trying to dox my shit, right? All about it.
Are you playing Grand Theft Auto?
No. That's just the cops looking for me right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, typical. Don't worry, I'm in a good spot. No one's going to find me here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. They just pulled up.
No, I'm
just joking.
Shit happens. Go put the camera on.
Bird shit happens, right?
Put the camera on. Clicks and views, right?
Yeah, clicks and views.
They'd all enjoy it so much if you got shot by the police right now.
Dude, like, it's not going to be long before that's the next move, right? Like, they won't be happy until they endanger everybody's life and people start getting the fucking calling in the SWATs and fucking attacking people for no reason. This is the thing, dude. We're back to eye for an eye, fucking tooth for a tooth type shit, right? Like, it's happening all over again right now. Just because you're doing it in Discord, motherfucker, and I find out about it doesn't mean I ain't going to turn around and do it right here.
Yeah.
You spread it to fucking 10, I spread it to 50. You spread it to 50, I'll spread it to 5,000.
I don't share people's information. Never asked for anybody's information. Never gave anybody's information because I don't care about it. But anyway, so now the only other thing that we got to cover is how boring those people are. And I can't believe that you guys give them attention.
Yeah, I mean, true. I don't know, they're my pets, dude. Like my little puppets, bro. Like I kind of enjoy it. Like I give them little narratives that they get a fucking push, and every once in a while, like Rada, they'll try to come up with one on their own to a miserable fail. But you know, outside of that, dude, I give them a lot of talk about, dude. Great advertisement for my fucking psyops, psychops. Yeah, remember that. Fuck it. We play, dude. We'll all play together, and I'll enjoy every minute of it.
All the lonely people. Where do they all belong, Bird?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I could do this. Oh, no, I'm not on the right. Okay, I can do it over here.
So right now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that in Tonic's voice chat, everybody is probably popping off.
Oh, fucking Tonic's voice.
Yeah, popping off.
Bunch of babies crying because they got what was coming to them.
I mean, bro, I gave them ample opportunity. Right? Like all I requested was that they took down somebody's docs video and that they destroyed a fucking video recording, or really I should say an audio recording that's fucking converted into a fucking video of somebody else's children unbeknownst to their parents. You know what I mean? That's all I expected, was for them to take down a simple video containing someone else's children being secretly recorded in a fucking backstage on 303s, and to take down a docs video. And then I even told them I'd give them extra shit. I'm like, yo, I'll take down these videos that make you look really bad, right? Implicated in you, STI, being naked with Paige's kids, or I should say with Paige's naked kids. Let's not get the narrative twisted. I don't want it to get like, you know, convoluted here. He wasn't naked. He was just taking care of kids that are naked, according to Paige B's own statements. It's fucking crazy. I mean, fuck it. Maybe we should just go back to the narrative that he's with naked kids or naked with kids or however you want to put it. I don't give a fuck at this point. You guys fucking take it how you want it. That's some sick shit, bro. I'm glad to be exposing it. So where do we go from here, 10th? Oh. Dead.
Kind of triggered me.
Dead silence. Dude, you should be triggered. That shit triggers the fuck out of me.
Well,
especially when the motherfuckers turn around and try to project that shit on me. Fucking sick fucks.
So another thing that I heard on that last video we just watched was something about Steph, you already have it. Check your messages. Fuck. As if I'm not ahead of you.
He's like, I'm 10 steps ahead of everybody.
Well, sometimes. I don't know, man.
Yeah, neither do I, bro. It is what it is, though. I say, you know, show the clips, show the proof. Let's see it. Yeah, but
they don't have proof.
No, they don't. But I'll tell you this much, you know, they want to fuck around and pass around my white papers. I'm happy to pass around yours. Now we'll all be on the same playing field, right? We can all fucking talk to everybody that we're all involved with. Yay. That's what you all want to do now.
And I'm going to be the guy who interviews like their high school girlfriend, shit like that. That's what'll happen. Watch.
Well, I'll tell you what my next
move is. They're going to be super fucking triggered. And, you know, we've had this conversation offline, and I won't say it online, but eventually they're just going to live a life of despair, and that's just the way their life is going to be.
They're already living a life of despair.
No,
These motherfuckers are already living lives of despair. Dude, it doesn't get much lower than fucking being in the Connie situation. You know what I mean? Or being a fucking, I mean, think about fucking Rada for a second. You know what I mean? Like, the dude's had to send so many dick pics out through Snapchat, dude, and still can't get laid. You know what I mean? Like, that's got to be discouraging as fuck. You know, in a country full of so many women, you can't even seem to get one. Right. Yes. And the women that you do involve yourself with suddenly start to cut you off and want nothing to do with you and have announced it publicly. That's fucking weird. Shameful. Dude, he's obsessive. Creepy as fuck. Yeah.
You notice a lot of these dudes are very obsessive. So you obsess about different stuff. You don't do the like woman obsessive thing. Not that I've ever seen.
No.
I find that creepy.
Not. Yeah. Yeah. I think that some of them are definitely a little creepy.
No, they're definitely creepy. Didn't I? Hold on.
DT's on, bro. It is what it is.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Any which way it goes, bro. My next move is real simple. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and wait for him to fucking do something else to antagonize me, to play my next fucking act out, and or pull a couple of fucking, birds out my sleeve. We'll see how it works. I'm feeling that you won't be happy with the results by playing games with me any further, and hopefully today is the fucking quick fucking warning not to.
I'm still sitting back thinking of whether or not I want to give you my other ideas. Just because these people make me so mad. So you got to understand, I don't hate Shiva, right? I really don't. I don't hate him. But what I do not like is that he thinks that he gets to lie about people.
He thinks that he can because he's been lied about, right? Just like he thinks that, it's okay for him to harass and bully people because he's been harassed and bullied. It's the same fucking concept that the rest of these fucks have. They all feel like they're fucking privileged, right? Entitlement's a motherfucker. Here's a fucking life reality lesson that you might need to learn. You aren't entitled to shit, motherfucker. I don't care which one of you I'm talking about either at the moment. None of you are entitled to shit.
Oh, yes, that is true. You gotta take it. You gotta take it.
Yeah, like their self-respect. Took that away too, didn't
they? Well, I don't think they had any.
It could be argued at one point people had some self-respect, but I would say that they're definitely not sitting on much at this point. Well, I feel good about myself. I'm ready to fucking have a productive fucking evening at cranking out some fucking badass work.
Still working on the same place?
Yeah, but I just got done taking a break from this place, and I worked on another place in the dead zone this last week. Right. So I was able to, get some fucking editing in on my fucking phone and shit while I was out there because I wasn't, online. And then I was able to get a bunch of fucking work done out there. So that'll be nice, bro. Help me catch up on some shit. Try to fucking pay some of those bills I got.
Yeah. Likewise. I bought a fire pit today for my backyard.
No shit. Above ground fire
they
pit?
They were on sale. What's that?
An above ground fire pit.
Yeah, just like a medium size, maybe like 2 feet, a little about the same size as a barrel would be. You know what I mean? But it's like black metal and
does it have like the fancy screen on top to keep the ashes from? Oh,
yeah, it was regular $200, but I got it for like $80. It was on blowout or whatever. So I said I can't not buy this because that's probably the cheapest you're ever going to see it, especially with shitpocalypse inflation.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy it now. And so it's going to be nice.
Well, I think that having a fire pit's probably an important fucking, feature to have in the yard. It's kind of nice to be able to burn certain things, like, and not just that, but like you wind up with a lot of cardboard boxes and recyclables and shit.
Right.
And quite often you can just burn the fuck out of that stuff, or use it for.
I just take it when I take my garbage to the dump.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just saying it makes a great fire starter. Yeah,
well, I have it because so no garbage ever gets on my car. I always save all my boxes and put boxes down before I put the garbage and stuff in. So
nice. So you got to take your garbage to the landfill too, huh?
Oh yes, I live in a rural area now.
Yeah. That's how
I want them to try to swat me. And have Barney Fife showing up at my fucking door. Jesus Christ.
Well, I've heard several people say that someday they're gonna get you locked up in federal prison, bro. So
who, me?
Yeah. They think
for what?
That I don't know. I didn't even know that Canadians can go to federal prison.
Well, you can, but you got to be a murderer or like a cyber criminal. I've never committed a cyber crime.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Yeah, it's just the talk. Shit. I mean, I've been hearing the same thing though about me, Drew, and several others.
Board.
Yeah, could be. Eric Brandt got 12 years of it. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm very worried.
Oh, dude.
Be safer in jail than out here with these fucking maniacs.
Sometimes I'd agree, to a certain extent. I guess it depends on what block you're on.
How come Steph asked for a link and then I sent her a link before she even asked for a link and then she didn't come on the panel?
No clue.
Check your messages, Steph. My goodness. I'm so high right now, Bird. I didn't plan on doing a panel. Well, I've been smoking for like the last 4 hours. I was watching a movie and then I saw this pop up. And I'm like, oh, God, what kind of hijinks is going on now? Might be watching Morbius here as soon as I shut this down.
What's Morbius?
Looks like it's good. So Morbius, if you ever watched the old Spider-Mans from the 90s when you were very young, off of like YTV, Morbius was on that once. He's a vampire bat type of dude from the Spider-Man universe. And he's pretty hardcore.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't know nothing about it. I'm not, I mean, I didn't follow a whole lot of DC. No, I guess Spider-Man's Marvel, isn't he?
Yes. I know about anything that was ever, that I cannot stand to watch those new kind of cartoons, bro. Like Young Justice League and shit like that. Now, if you I told you about that other movie, the Superman one. Yeah, those are fucking horrible. But that new Superman cartoon where Superman goes evil and they had to bring in a Superman from an alternate universe just to be able to stop him because he was fucking gonna essentially just blow up the earth because he was sick of humanity.
Wow!
So they had to get another Superman to stop him.
It's like me and him would be like brothers.
Well, he got mad because they killed Lois.
Yeah, right? That's funny. Every time someone attacks the women, dude, it upsets guys. Like it happens. Like you know, and I think that it'll continue to happen, right? Like the more you attack a man's woman, the more
your DNA, isn't it?
I mean, I think that's just the way that people are bred. I think it's pretty much common sense.
So how come? Oh no, maybe we shouldn't talk about that one.
I mean, whatever you want to talk about, I don't care.
Wow.
Honestly, I think maybe what we should do is just shut it down and fucking go watch Morbius. You know what I mean? I mean, who cares about these people?
That's good. Remember when we used to get in yelling matches last year about this?
Yeah,
and I'm like, these
totally.
people are not worth our time. Stop it. We'll go online, do like couple skits about how stupid they are, and that's it. Because I can't pay attention to these idiots.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I just gave him content I gave him content for a week and a bad fucking word to my name in their mouth for the next fucking 3 months, dude. So, I mean, I think that my work's complete here. I mean, we can just go fucking watch movies now. I'm down.
No, but they don't even understand. This is the problem with this, Bird. They don't even understand that you are actually trying to help them. I said this on Drama Dome, the panel that you tried to say I was a dick on, but I wasn't. Is
right, yeah, I remember.
That these people are so fucking lull-brained that no one ever taught them life skills. They don't understand how to keep people's names out of their mouths. They don't understand how to fucking mind their own business. And then they cry when you fuck with them back. And it's like, well, no, see, because if you were actually like I know that I'm a megalomaniac psychopath, right? But I use my powers for good. I don't hurt people. Instead, I use my intense concentration and stuff on actually trying to orchestrate things that'll help people. I do things that help people all the time.
That's crazy to me, Ted, man. I really thought that you were normal like me.
Oh, yeah, sure. So, but they don't understand.
All right.
No, but I'm saying they don't understand that you even pay, like a person like me literally sees them as dust.
Yeah.
They're nothing more than dust
peasants.
to me.
Yeah. Peasant little puppets.
No, way below peasants.
Well, I mean,
literally
that's you see it. Like,
dust.
I see them as peasant little puppets. You see them as dust. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Like dust flying in the wind. I could give a fuck about them. Right? That means I'm an asshole. There's a couple people I actually do not want, I would be a little bit sad if they died. But that's like less than 12 people on the planet.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, right? Kind of sad.
Well, because like that fat bitch that called the fucking cops on that auditor screaming, and the cops had a good talking to her. They're like, what do you think you're doing? And hanging up on our dispatchers. Who do you think you are? What's up, bitch?
What's up, guys?
Fucking doing it.
We're just
hanging out.
Just having the offline conversation online.
Nice. I love it when those happen.
But Bird says we should go watch Morbius. But I'm going to watch it with my husband. And I can't watch it with you guys.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well, my husband's one of the 12.
Holy shit. What is there, like 100 and some odd people in fucking Tonic voice chat? Holy fuck.
You're not missing anything, though. It's a
Triggered.
bunch of... it's a bunch of 303 and ASMR arguing with Corrosive and STL. And the occasional Shiva input.
Shiva's there. Nice.
Yeah, even Shiva's there.
Good times.
It's funny. Corrosive's name is now Jacob's Wafu Pillow.
What? I don't even want to. I don't even want to figure out how that makes any sense.
I do.
It's just a nice tap at Corrosive.
I mean, I think I'm going to stick with the Corrosive cosplay. I think that's the most
now that
family friendly.
That up, we got to talk about that. So,
we can talk about that.
Seriously, you're actually getting pretty good. I could have thought of a few things that could have made it a little bit better. So, but you've given me the opportunity. When Corrosive showed his true colors when he became like a little boy, when you started bringing up that Fuda stuff or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I never even heard of that before. at all. And I'm like a porn aficionado. I've seen millions of porn videos, and I've watched a lot of anime porn. A lot. Like anything that's on Pornhub, different stuff. I just run into it and I'll watch it, see what it's like. But you guys described something a little creepier than what I've seen, I think. But I'm saying you would think that at some point I would have seen that Fuda word thing, but I didn't when you guys brought it up to me, and I still haven't looked it up because it sounds too creepy for me. But
well, Fuda,
I should know what it is if it's not creepy. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Fuda isn't. So Fuda by itself isn't necessarily creepy.
Yeah, it's a cartoon hermaphrodite.
It just means it's a cartoon hermaphrodite. Yeah, it's like
that has a penis. It's the
like that one that had the lion.
Yeah, it's the law and cub shit. I don't know much. Like ASMR is the fucking expert on this, and then
I don't know what that is either.
I'm sure that Corrosive would be more than happy to explain to you about all the different levels of lol and cub and pony porn and whatever else he's looking in.
Pony porn.
They call them bronies. So he's all into like the My Little Pony thing. Like it's really weird, dude.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, and I thought you guys were talking about pony stuff. See, because I didn't really even know
like that and Pokemon, dude, and like some other like kids.
Yeah, I knew a guy like that.
Some groomer type
shit was weird.
When you guys first said the pony stuff, I thought it was the stuff. See, and I didn't know it existed until Anne Rice wrote books before she was Anne Rice as Anne Rand. Don't mistake that with Ayn Rand, the author of When Atlas Shrugged. But this is a sadomasochistic like 3-part series called like something Island. I don't even remember what it was called now. And so it was about a guy who like on his 18th birthday signed himself up to be like a sex slave for 2 years or something like that for $300,000. And he could leave at any time, but he wouldn't get the money. What?
I said, oh my.
Yes, so it's an erotic book.
Right.
Yeah. And like you get a bunch of other benefits too if you complete it. And you can leave at any time. You're not gonna be hurt, but you're gonna be S&M'd, right? And so like that was a pretty hot book series. And in that part of some of his sex slave training was being trained to be a horse. So they would like put a bit in his mouth and different stuff and like actually like treat him like a horse. So that's what I thought you guys were talking about. But then somebody showed me the My Little Pony video on Discord. And that's when I kind of got freaked out. That these people are allowed on the internet to openly display. Do you want to know something? I'm going to tell you guys. I texted myself. Actually, no, I accidentally texted another friend while I was drunk last night. I was drunk laying in bed with my husband, and I started screaming at the TV screen. I was furious because on Forensic Files on Amazon Video, where is it? There is an episode. Where is it? Come on. Where'd it go? Trying to find the exact. I wrote down the episode. So Forensic Files, season 10, episode 19. 10 minutes into it, there's a video of like a family video of this guy, and it makes absolutely no sense why they show a full-on shot of a baby's vagina. It's almost like it's strategically placed child porn that they put out there. There's no way that slipped by everybody. Yeah, I swear to fuck, look at it right now. Everybody who got Amazon Video, go to Forensic Files, season 10, episode 19, 10 minutes in. I was laying there drunk with my motherfucking husband. We're like, and we're watching it, and it's all of a sudden like, oh, and then someone got murdered, right? And then all of a sudden, child vagina, and my husband goes, why did they just show a baby's vagina?
Holy fuck, dude!
I didn't even know what was going on. So I wrote it down.
Up, dude. That'll fuck
Amazon up. I wrote it down because I was so mad.
You seen what happened with the fucking Netflix shit and that fucking weird fucking French.
But why are they
video.
doing this? Because I'm telling you, these people, the CEOs of these companies are Epstein Island fucking
It's the
people.
news. It's the news now fucking movement, bro. It's like fucking all these pedos on fucking YouTube, bro, running around in the 1A community. Like,
trying to
this shit's a
normalize
fucking problem. It's like fucking Rada talking about this kind of shit on a fucking weekly basis, trying to make claims that Epstein's not a fucking pedophile because he bangs fucking children above the age of 13. Like, holy fuck. You know what I mean? Like, this is some sick fucking shit that we're dealing with, dude. And the thing is that we don't fucking nip this shit in the ass quick, dude. It's gonna spread like fucking wildfire.
I mean, I think the discussion about Epstein was that he wasn't even a child rapist or molester. He was only a trafficker.
Yeah, that's a really weird conversation
like,
too that you guys had.
No.
Where I was confused. Really they're saying that you're not a pedophile if you have sex with a 13-year-old.
Yeah, that's
or anyone above 13.
Yeah, Corrosive's, but then Corrosive tried to talk about that. So I played that clip earlier where he's trying to claim that it's a psychological difference.
Like,
no, there's not. Barely.
Well,
barely.
I don't know, dude. Hey, whatever, dude. Like, he's making his claim to fame on his expertise on different stages and or levels of pedophilia.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. That was really weird, and then he became very docile, like a little boy. And you know something? Anytime I've ever seen interviews, because unfortunately, a fetish of my husband's and my mother-in-law as well is they like to watch forensic files and shit, right? And I have watched hundreds upon hundreds, unfortunately, because I don't like this stuff, but anytime they ever back one of these child rapists into a corner, they do that little kid voice thing.
Yeah, right.
Just and like
and then they're on some like, fuck you, bird, fuck you. Yeah. That's like the most intelligent thing that you can come out of your mouth after we just pointed out the fact that you're into lol cub and brony fucking porn and Pokemon porn and all this groomer type fucking porn.
You something based
you're
on
an expert
science.
on the different levels of fucking philias, right? But at the same time, you can't even fucking, explain to us why the fuck you can't quit talking about pedophilia shit week after week with your friends Rada and Paige B.
It's a bit odd.
Yeah, I mean, it's every stream.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that I think that they're strategically placing it. They're strategically placing this stuff on Amazon and stuff because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, well, that's mainstream, though. That's that Soros money, bro.
Yep. So that's what I do, is I keep track of creepy things. And I'm saying is I've seen a lot of interviews, and that's how they always act. So, good job. You could have done better. I will do better.
Well, I'll tell you this much, bro.
You might not ever want to talk to me again.
if
you showed your belly, bitch boy.
If these entities and these fucking people and these platforms all think that they're going to convince Americans that fucking children are okay, like we're some fucking red coat and thinking that fucking sticking your dick in a 16-year-old has any type of fucking okayness.
That's fancy.
You're fucking out your mind. You're out your fucking mind. We'll never fucking do it. We're never going to conform to that fucking sick fucking shit. So, turn heel now, bitches, or face the consequences.
Well,
I'll keep exposing them.
Well, and also to make the claim that others are sexualizing children.
The projection. Oh, dude. For them to project that shit on me, dude, is out. Yeah, it's outlandish. Absolutely, it's disgusting. Fuck. You sick fuck.
It's always projection.
It is, isn't it?
I'll be right back.
Whatever.
It's always projection with these fucking weirdos. I find myself saying.
Apparently, I'm not watching Morbius.
I like it when they get exposed, how they all fucking like scatter like cockroaches, find a corner in some BC.
Well, listen.
Yeah, and then they fucking multiply.
My mother-in-law, I was talking to her the other day, and she brought this kind of thing up, right? Because weird stuff happening in the city sometimes and stuff like that, and I brought up the maps. That thing that the minor attracted persons. That I think somebody showed me a video about it where they were saying something like that.
maps.
It's like some organization like Moms Against Drunk Driving or something.
No, and there are people, they claim to be attracted to minors, but they don't touch. They don't act on it, which is just fucking bullshit.
Which is fucking still just as fucking sick.
Then why are you talking about it?
Holy fuck.
No, but do you get what I'm saying? It's like if you're
yeah.
It's a weird thing to talk about. It's like, oh yeah, you know, whenever my cat turns around and shows me its ass, it turns me on, but I don't do anything to the cat. And then that's something that I talk about for some reason. I don't understand. Why is that? Why is that something that I would talk about?
Goodness.
It's all in an attempt to normalize the conversation.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think you can normalize that conversation.
But that's what they know. See, because
that's the goal.
Yep.
It's fucking outlandish, also.
Well, that's because you're from the mountains and you don't understand these imbeciles.
Well, I'll tell you this much, dude. That kind of shit's a great way to lose the fucking head off your shoulders, dude.
Well, that's why I didn't think Joe Rogan. That's why I didn't. Well, I don't always disagree with that.
No, seriously, dude. I think that if we started hanging motherfuckers, dude, like just straight string them up, dude, and then leave them like on like busy intersections,
you run the risk of some of those people not being the real people that did it and stuff.
Well, I mean,
what I'm saying is when
I think if you're convicted, dude, you're convicted, bro. Like you better not plea out to that shit because then you get hung off of a street light. You know what I mean? For all to see.
Well.
I think
a lot of times people are convicted wrongly sometimes. But my point is that when they tried to say, oh, Joe Rogan should be in trouble for saying that he didn't disagree with the guy who chased down the guy who molested his daughter over 100 times.
Yeah, the only thing that he didn't fucking, or that he thought should have happened is the dude should have fucking actually beat him to death with his fist instead of shooting him. And I agree with that. You know what I mean? Now, if maybe the dude didn't feel like he could, and that's why he shot. I don't know. But personally, I'm thinking with that kind of rage, dude, it would have felt a lot better. He
was an MMA fighter.
Hands. Well, yeah, then it would have definitely been better to do it with your bare hands.
Yeah, I get it. But listen, I would not say that violence is a good idea in most cases, but what I will say is that Joe Rogan shouldn't be in trouble for saying that just because, like, he's not promoting that the guy do that. He's just saying.
Yeah, well, I'm on some, like, why are we trying to restrict freedom of speech, period?
Mm.
You know, I don't like some of the shit that's fucking talked about, but, you know, hey, if someone wants to open their mouth and say the kind of stupid shit that comes out of it, then so be it. Welcome to America. That's the difference between us and the fucking redcoats, bro. Right?
Yes.
Freedom is dangerous. And if you don't fucking want to take a stand for dangerous freedom, you're going to fucking live in peaceful fucking tyranny.
Yes.
Which really isn't so peaceful.
Well, communist freedom. Just saying. Anyway, I think that's enough of this. We've covered everything that we needed to cover. That most of these people are creepy and not worth your time.
Bro, I'm on some
super creep.
Allah motherfucking Akbar, dude. Now let's go watch some movies.
Yeah, well, I
enjoy the train rides.
There's nothing that I can do. That you can't teach those who are unwilling to learn. Just can't. Train rides, bitches. Everybody, don't forget, when they come to put you on the trains in the dead of night, they're pounding on your door. They say you got to get on the train because you have coronavirus or whatever random thing that they wrote a piece of paper that says you have to get on the train for. And you're not going to be able to call anybody to clear things up because business hours are 8:30 to 4:30.